What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Proverbial Life Podcast. This is a podcast that encourages Christians to look to Christ, live wisely, and leave a legacy behind for generations to follow. If you would like to support this ministry, please consider giving a one-time donation or a continued support to patreon.com/proverbial life. Today, I want to talk with you about the importance of knowing your weaknesses and looking to Christ. The Bible tells us in Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5, that we are to trust the Lord with all our heart and not lean on our own understanding. Proverbs 4:23 says, keep your heart with all diligence, for from it flow the springs of life. You know, the heart is deceptive and evil above all things, we're told in the book of Jeremiah, that our hearts are so prone to drift away from God and his ways. So we need to know our weaknesses. What are our weaknesses? We need to know our strengths. What are our strengths? And I want to read a quote to you that I came across this morning from Joe Beeke's book on the Puritan theology. And a couple of things he says here, that spiritual warfare calls us to be watchful because Satan's chief means of destroying people is through deception. Satan wants to deceive you. Satan wants you to think that you are strong within yourself. Satan wants you to think that you don't need any assistance from God or from man or from any person, that you can't be vulnerable, that you can't be weak. But the Bible tells us that it is in our weakness that we are strong in Christ. Satan wants to deceive us. Satan wants to manipulate us. Satan wants to take advantage of us. But our strength must be in the Lord. So this morning, what are your weaknesses? Who are you trusting in? Are you trusting in yourself? Are you trusting in others? Or are you trusting in the Lord? I want to read one more thought that I came as it came across as I was meditating on this topic, and I posted it on my social media platform. I said this. I said, Satan is a master at crafting personalized arrows for each of God's children. I want you to think about that. He crafts these arrows, personalizing them for you and for me. And I said, he tempts the youth with sexual lust, the middle-aged with the desire to be great, and the older with peevish thoughts. And the idea of peevish thoughts are things that are so minute that they quibble over, right? That they just mull over in their minds, that are minuscule and not even worth getting a fuss about. But these are the arrows that Satan personalizes, not just for us as individuals, but for people in different age groups. Satan is a liar. He is the father of lies. He is a deceiver, and he would love to deceive you and to deceive me today. So today, put on the full armor of God, put on the belt of truth, and put on the breastplate of righteousness. Gird yourself up, prepare yourself for truth. Put on the armor of God. Speak the truth today. Stand on the truth today. Protect your heart and your emotions today, and lean not on your own understanding, but look to Christ. So, what are your weaknesses? What are some areas that you're vulnerable in today? Take some time today to look to Christ and to trust in Him. This has been a Proverbial Life recording. Again, this is a podcast that encourages Christians to look to Christ, live wisely, and leave a legacy behind for generations to follow. I hope this was helpful. Grace and peace.